What's up, y'all? It's JC. If you're new, welcome to the channel. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. The Houston Texans fall to the Kansas City Chiefs 23-14 in the divisional round. But let's talk about the game a little bit. So going into the week, if you don't know already, I'm a Houston Texans fan. So my friends was hitting me up like, man, y'all got a real chance to win this game. In the grand scheme of things, everybody has a chance. All teams have a chance to win, right? But I like to step back and really see things of how they really are. So I was telling my friends, I was keeping it a buck. I said, if the Texans are going to win, they have to play a perfect game. That means they have to outplay the Kansas City Chiefs, and they have to overcome the calls that will go in favor of the Chiefs. So I wasn't surprised about all the questionable calls that went in the Chiefs' favor during the game. The game started off with a big kick return by the Chiefs, but the Texans defense was able to hold the offense to 3 points. Texans got the ball, they marched down, got 3 of their own. And then that second Chiefs drive, there was a pivotal moment. Patrick Mahomes throws an incomplete pass on 3rd down, but they call roughing the passer on Will Anderson Jr. Extremely questionable call. It extends the Chiefs' drive. They march down and get another 3 points. Now, I'm not going to sit up here and say that the refs are the sole reason why the Texans lost. The Mahomes-Kelsey connection got going. I got to tip my cap to Spags and that Chiefs front seven. Really got a lot of pressure on CJ in the second half specifically. And quite frankly, those Fairbairn missed kicks were big. Now, overall, I thought CJ Stroud played a pretty good game. We saw him use his mobility like he did against the Chargers last week. Now, unfortunately, he did get banged up a little, but he was trying to make winning plays. But yeah, completed 19 out of 28 passes, about 68%. I would say the only 2 dangerous throws, if I'm not mistaken, when he tried to throw the out route to Nico. In the first quarter, almost got picked off by McDuffie. And then that play when Justin Reed got hurt, he kind of threw it across his body, lofted it up. That was dangerous. But overall, I wasn't mad at CJ's play. But yeah, the Houston Texans finished in the same spot as they did last year. And I know every team deals with injury, but missing your wide receiver 2 and 3, and Tank Dell and Stephon Diggs, and also a couple starting DBs and Jalen Petrie and Jimmy Ward, definitely is tough. The main priorities that the Houston Texans have to address this offseason: the offensive line has to improve. CJ was the 2nd most sacked QB in the league this season. Now, the Texans have invested a lot of money into that offensive line with Laramie Tunsil, Shaq Mason, Titus Howard. And to be honest, I'm not sure which route you go to improve that offensive line, whether that's through the draft or free agency, or just maybe the younger guys just take that next step next season. The Texans also need to go get some wide receivers. Now, I think they need to go sign a veteran receiver as well as draft a receiver with one of their early picks. Now, if Diggs signs back at a nice price, that would be great. But if not, got to go weigh your options in free agency. And then I think the Texans just need to make sure that they have depth on the defensive side of the ball, all 3 levels: D-line, linebackers, DBs. So I'm going to leave y'all with this. Here are the Texans who are free agents this offseason. In the comments, let me know what players do you think the team should bring back. Also, let me know what players do you think the team should target in the draft and free agency. And give me your thoughts on this season.